Hello and welcome again, everybody. Part 2 of maybe 2 of Jill Resident Evil DS Deadly Silence Rebirth mode. So we made it back to the mansion, and now we're up against the hunters. I don't know how well this is going to go, in all honesty. Right, let's take a fair amount of healing. Dragon Ducks, hello, welcome to the stream. Man, I hate this section. These hunters are so hard. And when you're as rusty as I am. There was always another hunter down here. Oof. Why is that there? Interesting. I don't remember what that is on the wall there. Yeah. So of course in the rebirth mode there's no piano here. We've got another touchscreen puzzle, so just bear with me. Let's try that again.
Damn.
That's right, Jill. Damn. Oh, this is going to be so difficult. This is going to be so difficult to do on an emulator.
Damn.
This might take some time. Just bear with me, everybody.
Damn.
Rotating puzzles with a touchscreen interface is a nightmare.
Yeah.
God, it worked. I have only just started, Nick and Aaron, so you've not missed anything really. Just getting rid of the snake. Then I can go about my business in the mansion. Yeah, it's a horrible. The tempo and the rhythm, or should I say, is just horrible to get there.
Jill, have you found anything interesting?
Yes, but I can't see very well.
How about going down to check by yourself? I have a rope here.
Oh, do you? Well, then I'll try to go down using the rope.
Wait.
Sorry, Nick.
Hey, what's going on?
Now I've done it. Sorry, Jill. Wait. I'll go and get another rope.
Barry? Barry?
So yes, a fun fact which I think I mentioned when I last did the director's cut shop is when I first played this back in 1997, I couldn't keep Barry alive, and I could never work out why. And then someone told me, just casually just dropped it in. Well, you know, did you wait for him at the rope? And I never even knew you could. I honestly thought you had to go on. But we do have another touchscreen puzzle I can do. It's a bit of a pointless puzzle, that really. Yes, thank you, Aaron. It was very, very welcome to have you on. Selfish Gene, hello, nice to see you,
Hey!
sir.
Are you there, Jill? Grab the rope!
How goes it in Australia?
I'm sorry, Jill.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Sorry. I was really careless.
Are you okay, Barry? Maybe you're getting tired.
No, I'm all right. Don't worry. Jill, I found something.
I can't ever remember why you need that pass number.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
Because I'm just going to surely go that way through the basement, aren't I? I suppose it just gives you an alternate way to get to the library. which will have a neat little surprise if you've never seen this version of the game before. Oh, we've got some nice compression going on again. So we've got a flamethrower down here, which is really, really interesting because that's what the hooks were outside the snake room. Okay. I'm not actually sure if there's any point or purpose for doing this, but I'll try it. Door skipping makes this kind of stuff just, you know, an absolute dream to do. So what happens if I put this on here then? And what did that do? Does that door lock behind you in this version then or something? I've literally no idea. I literally have no idea what the purpose of that is. This music's great as well. Can anyone remember the significance of the flamethrower there? Oh man, depth perception there. You get stun locked. Hello, Mama X, thank you. All good here. Slightly raspy throat, but it's not COVID, don't worry. If I'm sounding a bit different tonight, that's why. We have just killed the snake. I did not mean to do that. Decent head physics. Just want to say thank you again, Gene, for doing that nightmare mode of RE2 Dreamcast PC version. I might try and brave it myself one day because I've never actually done it before. But it's almost interesting to see that's where they perhaps got the inspiration for making the zombies so robust for the remake. I can't actually remember. I can't remember what monster you get here, but is it different? It's still a zombie. Ah, it's like a super zombie, isn't it? God. I think that hunter's just done his death leap, but... Oh, God. Yeah, it's certainly. I didn't know the changes were as extensive as that. I literally thought, like, you know, the monsters' HP is increased and the damage they deal was up. I didn't realise it was quite so dramatic with the zombies. So it was really interesting. Wow. For all the things the remake does right, as I've said many times before, I really, really miss this in the remake. This sort of hidden part of the mansion. Oh no, that is when you have the wrong weapon equipped. Of course, the only file that is not in the remake. It's a neat little scrapbook. You literally have to wiggle the sword through the door here. See, the unfortunate side effect of the fact that the pros now come through in both this and the director's cut version is that you don't get the early view of the heliport, which is the whole reason that room exists. So it's a bit of a shame. But here you get a very neat little moment. Now this makes absolutely no sense with regards to like monster placement or lore, so just treat it as a very quirky little aside. In fact, I'll probably get this ready. Where does it go? Because I've pushed that statue too far now. Where does it emerge from? So, Eric's letter. This is a new file, exclusive to the Rebirth mode. I have a favour to ask. Can you look for a book I misplaced? Actually, it appears I lost it somewhere around the guardhouse quarters when I had a little too much to drink. It's very important to me. Please find it. Thank you, Eric. Yep, you've got to go all the way back to the guardhouse. So there you go. A chimera in the mansion. And another one. I do not remember there being two. Harben 1328, thank you for joining the stream and welcome. Look, just in the nick of time. So it is worth pointing out that oh no, you actually it is mandatory. Forget that. I was about to say something incredibly stupid. It's not a bad version. To many people who have been watching the last couple of times, it's quite a few people's favourite. I mean, the compression on this background in particular here is like what the Game Boy, the unfinished Game Boy Color version looks like, or the unreleased, should I say? That is seriously bad color compression. So that's really interesting as well. So that corridor keeps the director's cut enemies, and for the first time in this game, ladies and gentlemen, an enemy in the main hall, in the dining room. Seems scandalous, doesn't it? Cerberus in the main hall. We didn't actually go this way last time, so I'm gonna just remind myself of the mirror room. Death the Pursuer, hello and welcome. It's a great little version of the game. Like I said in the last stream, its sort of importance and relevance was put into question when it came out in 2006, because I think it was unfairly maligned by a few fans who basically said, "What's the point of it now? You know, now the remake's in existence." But it was a 10-year celebration of the original, so. Well, they made them easier. You remember how much trouble I had on the Saturn version? Jesus. So if people aren't aware as well, this version of the game also has exclusive costumes for the characters. So Jill gets like an alternate police uniform, which is very similar to her short skirt police uniform in Resident Evil 3. Rebecca gets the cheerleader costume, which people will be familiar with if you've played Zero HD Remaster, and Chris gets a ninja costume, which is quite unique. What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to come back here. I don't even need to use that. Well, okay. I guess I will be leaving then. Well, at least I banked 2 herbs if I need it in this room. Just throwing them at me. I always found by putting spiders in this corridor, when you return to the mansion, took away a lot of its difficulty. And Nick, you didn't—I don't know whether you saw at the start of the stream, but there was a zombie and a hunter in a room together, just like here. Just sort of gingerly walking around. Okay, so I've about cleared some paths, which is good. At some point I've got to do this dreaded trip back to the other guardhouse, so I may as well just do it now. To get the Doom book, it's a really stupid addition to the Rebirth mode, unfortunately. It just adds a pointless backtrack, which just exists to slow you down. So I will just quickly blitz it now. I suppose I could do this puzzle as well while I'm there. And actually, I'll tell you what, I'll do it at the end, because then I'm going out on the way, aren't you? Yeah, I'll do my bits in the mansion first, and then go and do that, so I can put away the battery for the time being. Just make some healing. And head back out. Because I can go straight to the cabins from the guardhouse doing it this way. Oh man. Who put that there? Yellow, fine. It may as well be danger against a hunter. They've seriously nerfed the hunters for this version. They've just made the hitboxes so much easier. I wonder if it's the same in classic mode. Mr. Spencer, hello again, sir. And Nighthawk, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody? Oh my god. Why would auto aim put me on the crow? Goddamn crows. what a faux pas. I put the helmet key back, didn't I? What a schoolboy error. Interesting. Great. I need a moderator. Yep. One moment. Just bear with. Hello, Ivan Raptor. Hello. It is a first, but they look to have gone. Yeah, they look to have gone, so that's fine. I can't believe I burned a heel like that. And in answer to your question, Mr. Spencer, I'm very well, thank you. My voice is a bit shot tonight, unfortunately, but I'm okay. I've still picked up the wrong mansion key, it's not that one. Where's the helmet key? I'll hopefully not botch this. Trying to get back up. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going to reload that quick. Wrong button. I feel all these monsters are just going co-op against me now. That's new. Okay. No, it's not having it, guys. Right, we move on without the Magnum then. Great. Well, when I do a Chris run, I'll have to look that up because I'll definitely need to do it with Chris. God, this is horrible. I know, no Magnum, I know. I will actually just set a separate save state for here. So I can practice that off stream. Thank you, Firebutton Streams, for hosting the review. I've set up the alerts you might be able to see. So I didn't set up one for hosting actually, so that I'll have to create another. There's new alerts for following and subbing. Which I've used a couple of neat GIFs for. certainly can, Mr. Spencer. Go for it. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Stupid. There's no audio cue on the follow or the sub one, but it should come up with a little animation. Ah, perhaps so, yeah. Oh, there you go. Selfish Gene, thank you. Thank you for the follow. May as well just put the Magnum ammo to bed since no need. It's possibly like the first time ever I'm willingly leaving the Colt Python behind. See, there should have been a damnation animation just beneath the chat window. Bloody hell. I would say Advanced is a lot harder than Rebirth. Rebirth looks intimidating with rooms like that, but it's actually not too bad at all. Rebirth's more quirky than it is difficult, I would say. Although the candle boss you just saw there actually did defeat me. Swipes for hunters. On settings, you need to put the microphone sensitivity on high, so when you blow, it makes the candles go out easily. Plus, now try not to blow too softly. Something wrong with your microphone. I'll have to have a check on it. I'll try it off stream because it's not terribly exciting for you guys to watch me work out how an emulator behaves. I mean, how long was that? Like 10 minutes of you watching a candle flicker. Dead exciting. And the best Ben & Jerry's flavour, everybody knows it's cookie dough, so that's where you went wrong, I'm afraid. Why do these Cerberus troll me? I take it we're all in agreement there that the plural of Cerberus is Cerberus. Thank you for looking that up, TM Alive, by the way. I'll definitely try it out off stream. Then when we do the Chris run, I'll hopefully have it down. It's so totally stupid, this boss as well, because... Although that said... Did the yawn, when I killed it, did the yawn actually dissolve in this version, or just remain in the room? I cannot remember, but irrespective, this is a stupid, stupid fight. It did dissolve into purple goo, did it? Well, then it makes absolutely no sense why it's back. Because spoilers. Oh, go away. Spoilers, you have to fight a snake in first person. It's great fun. And pretty much go to work, Mr. Spencer, unfortunately. There's titanium mouth. It's so stupid, this fight. It totally sucks. Phew. It sucks, that fight, so much. Whole table of candles. Top stabbing. Thank you. Yeah, that's probably the best performance I've ever had with the snake. I don't know why it's hoarding a Doom book either. But there we go. That's actually fine because I've got a user. In fact, I took more damage than I thought there. Any plans after work? Not. I don't think so. I do not think so. Right, let's not get killed on the way back. I've still got the crank, so that's fine. They really have nerfed the hunters in this. Let's keep going. Oh. They just get tedious after a while. Because when you get the tactics down, there's not, you know, now you've done the snake boss, there's not necessarily much challenge to the knife fights. Now, hunters are in the guardhouse. I suppose they needed to give you something to do on your return trip, but it is a pointless return. I mean, at least you can skip the door sequences, so it's not quite as arduous as it could be. Nice compression. Go and get the last red herb, actually. And now the Cerberus decides to have a go. Yeah, I mean, just the fact that like hunters can be downed in 2 shotgun blasts, versus like 4 in the advanced mode. The advanced mode is far harder than Rebirth, and if you're playing with the optional Nightmare difficulty, which is the Director's Cut DualShock soundtrack, then it's even more harder because that's the exclusive Lose the Will to Live mode. Oh, nice. This is where I was going wrong. In the Saturn version, when I was really struggling against the hunters, I should just pull the knife out. Yeah, hunters in 3R are great. Well, the beta is anyway. I'm not too keen on the gamma at all. Kendo, sir, hello. How are you? The master of something, I don't know what. You see, in this version though, Mr. S, I have been like yellow fine. I think I've even been cautioned a few times against them, and they've not done the decap yet. So I'm wondering if it's been taken out of this version entirely. I'm all good, thank you, Kendo. Had to abandon one of the puzzles because we couldn't figure out how to blow the candles out in the orders room, the trophy room.
Oh, Jill. What good timing. A moment ago I heard someone's voice coming from this hole. Let's go together since it's dark and we can't see very well.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, then I'm gonna cover you. Let's hurry. Hey, are you all right? I can go first if you want me to.
Okay, let's go, Barry. I'm depending on you.
God, I can't do a good Barry impression. Not with a shot voice like this. Mr. X impression. He speaks so few words, and I've really botched this, haven't I? God. I can't pick up the crank now. This is just when I thought the Adrian Charles thing had gone away.
Lost courage already? It's not like you.
I'm trying to put some items back, Barry. Unless you want to carry the crank for me. Where's the ticks? Tell me where the ticks are. Ah, another one. Kendo, a lot of people have been saying that since I've been streaming it, is that this is like their favourite version. I mean, I can't personally look past like the compression on the backgrounds and things like that. They're sadly terrible.
Is that Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Wait there! Are you with anybody, Jill?
What? Oh, yes.
Enrico!
So, Barry and Jill together.
Are you all right, Enrico?
The stars are doomed. Someone is a traitor. Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella.
Enrico!
Really, Nick? That's interesting. He couldn't have moved because of this injury. It's remarkable, actually, in this version, when you look at Enrico's costume, how much he's essentially wearing Chris's uniform in Code Veronica. It's like exactly the same. Nice. I'm seriously gonna have to make room, aren't I? This sucks. For God's sake. Where did you come from? You climbed down the ladder? I'll be using the herb at this rate. Yeah, may as well, hadn't I? No, Nick, you can only load 6 in at a time. And it won't stack. If I've got to do that first person knife fight again. You can see why they put the item box down here in the remake, can't you? Quintessential meme shop mod edition of this game. It's quintessential, of course. Oh, you're joking. literally the same encounter. It's exceptional gameplay, isn't it? Absolutely exceptional. Fucking Chimera! Oh, he's just fucking trolling me oh my word. Yeah, didn't remember that. Did not remember that. No, I thought I was Elliot. Come on. I can't keep up. Maybe what this game needs is a mechanic where you can just drop items on the floor. Oh wait. Yeah, I agreed, Kendo. It's one of the wicked things with the Gemini patch of the Source Next Resident Evil 2 version now, that he's got 180-degree turning and tactical reloading in Resident Evil 2. Just makes the game just feel so good. All it needs now is the seamless backgrounds, and it truly is the definitive version of Resident Evil 2. Yeah, he's doing great work. They're just I know they're trying so hard to try and crack the PC versions to get the seamless backgrounds going. I think they're not having a terrible amount of success, in all honesty, which is a shame. Ideally, I like to have the flame rounds ready for this fight, but did not have them set. And there we go. You don't have the added hassle of having to pick the knife up as well, thanks to the quick knife. It's funny because, as I've explained on streams before, I'm quite a serious arachnophobic. I really don't do well around spiders, and strangely, most of the ones in the Resident Evil series don't trigger my arachnophobia at all. I think the worst ones are probably the Outbreak ones, in all honesty. But if there's one thing Skyrim does right, is that spiders in that are just horrible. In VR, I nearly have to rip the headset off. I know it sounds pathetic, but arachnophobia is the hardest thing to explain to someone who doesn't have it. I actually don't know what that is, Mr. S. The spider from Survivor. Yes, Nick, yes it is. One of many spiders from Survivors. So from Survivor. Ooh, can't forget to be doing this. Hey, look, it's a DS puzzle I can actually do. Probably not first time, but 5 moves. Royally messed that up. Oof. Yeah, made a right hash of that. I was reset button. Didn't even notice. Yes. No. Why can't my brain get around this tonight? Oof. Right, okay. That. That's it. Ah, yeah, that's a good one. There's it's funny you mentioned that actually, Mr. S, because there's if you ever played Dark Souls or seen any of Dark Souls, there's a section called New Londo Ruins, which is like deep underground, and that is basically a huge body of water with, you know, some ruined sections that you walk on, and if you fall, you just fall into the water and down into the abyss and die. And it always is like a quite nerve-wracking place, because you just, you know, thinking about that kind of death must just be awful, just falling into like a great cold darkness. Oh yeah, it's a similar sort of thing. I've left the emblem, the medal behind, haven't I? I thought it was flame rounds in all honesty, Kendo, so thank you. Yeah, New Londo is a challenging area of the game. Yeah, totally, Mr. S. I quite agree with that. And I can't swim. Fun fact. Thank you, Mama X. You take care. And thank you for joining, and I will see you next time. You take care as well, Gene. You make it sound like you're in your own Resident Evil experience. Thanks for dropping by and chucking us a follow. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Give me a clip. Well, no one ever wants to do the water level in Ocarina of Time at the best of times, Mr. S, so you're okay. Made marginally better in the Ocarina of Time 3D. What is that? God, there was a game that came out. I think it's like an indie game on the PC. It might even be available on consoles. Which is like an underwater horror game. Like a very quirky game. And, you know, things could bloody leap out of the darkness, or not leap out, swim at you through the darkness. Can't remember what it's called. It might even be called something like The Deep. I think it came out like last year or something like that. Just making sure I got the iron out of that because I can't remember picking it up. Monstrum, could it have been that? You know, mercifully for a game that's mostly set on a boat, Revelations doesn't have that much actually being in the water. There's only a couple of levels in the middle which are a pain, but that's about it. Soma's one of them. Yeah, there's another one I'm trying to think of. It might be Monstrum. So I know some people. I saw on Twitter the other week some people were saying, you know, wish they knew where the door in the heliport leads to. It's literally here, because if you examine that door when you're in the heliport, it says the same thing. It's welded and does not open. It's the same door. Are you ready for some truly horrific compression for this FMV? They may as well have just not bothered. I ask again, which was your favourite pixel there? Water looks stunning. Truly did. Tekken 1 tier. That's Mega CD tier, as someone has said on the last one, I think. See, look, I mean, look at this. I've not got the Cold Python. I've been taking a lot of damage and I've had to do a lot of heals. And look at this, going into the last section of the game. This kind of ammo and healing. It's not challenging Rebirth mode, unfortunately. I would you know, hold my ground and say that the director's cut advanced mode is far harder than this, especially as Chris. I do. Yep. I imported the American version back in the day, which was annoying because then everybody I knew got the UK version, which isn't compatible multiplayer-wise. So I've never actually played it multiplayer. You can't. I think there are ways to do it through emulator with people who've got emulators and you can play it over the net. The 8th circle of hell is Street Fighter 2 Turbo AR. No, you're not wrong. The actual Street Fighter 2 Turbo is broken, unfair mess, where the AI literally just reacts to the button you just push as you push it. Did I use all my handgun ammo? Let's put. Oh, another one. Talk amongst yourselves, this might take a while. Or not. Look at this glorious ammo that I can't do anything with. For we've needlessly left the Magnum. How did the crows get down here? You know, oh, Jesus, what is going on? I never played Onimusha properly. I only played it like once, many years ago, when it first came out. But the PAL conversion was so terrible. I never went back to it. I'm sorry to read that, Kendo. I hope things stay right for you, man. Mr. S, you have not completed the Alan Partridge lifestyle unless you've literally marched alongside a motorway singing Goldfinger. final ammo disc, so Chris will be saved. So, these are the director's cut backgrounds, not Saturn or the originals, which is why the lab looks notably more run down. What the hell? What the hell? 71, that is 71. I've got a feeling. Oh, that's good. It's going to corrupt a bit here on the stream just so you can see it. Just forgive me a moment. That's the only way I can do it so you guys can see. Sure this has changed, but I'm going to try anyway. I know it's the same. They didn't change that. I could have sworn they changed that puzzle. I know they obviously they changed it to sell in the remake, but I could have sworn they changed it in this as well. That. I don't know why I'm using the pistol, in all honesty, Kendo. I think, in all honesty, it's just one of those, it's the part of me I can't let go, which wants to sort of conserve ammunition, and yeah, I do it in most of the Resident Evil games. If there's some like endgame zombies, I will try and dispatch them with my pistol more. Even though I know I've got more than enough shotgun ammo to last me to the end of the game. It's literally the same. Literally the same painting. Well, yeah, I mean, you never know what Rebirth mode's going to throw at you. You're quite right, Steve. Ada. Isn't it amazing to know that, like, you know, all these years later and Ada's still as much of a mystery with regards to her identity as she was the first time you read that. Like, literally nothing's changed. I'll just actually... I do wear a mask with S. I don't mind. I've worked in environments where I've had to wear them as part of my job, so it really doesn't bother me having to wear one in public. And hey, you know, now I can moan and mutter about things that I'm doing without anybody seeing. that on the way out, because it won't be needing this. Why is that closed off? That's interesting. Oh, it's got the dartboard puzzle. Oof. I miss these little references and passcodes in the remake, actually. The darts have sensors. Oh no, it's another one in it. I am going to have to go dual screen again. Oh, I fancy chucking these dual screen puzzles at us right at the end. You get to see the board, you get to see how I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
God, this is...
Yeah. Bullseye, baby.
Yes, Jill.
Yeah. 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 Bullseye, baby. Yeah. Bullseye, baby.
I just can't imagine Jill talking like that, do you? And we'll go back on. It's finicky, but we get there, guys. Jill is apparently a bar out like Cameron Ray Ryman. Yes, indeed. Who's the new Jill VA for this? No idea. Chris gets one as well. For things like the battle game and whatnot. The dart puzzle lacked Jim Bowen, unfortunately. Oh, more Magnum ammo. Great. Let's light this candle. Is that right? Like I say, I've never played the multiplayer game. Why? Just why? That was the most undramatic monster encounter I think you could ever have. Why? Alpha team going in first and Bravo coming in second. That's a neat spin on it. We need to learn more about E. Smith, S. Ross. Here's some cameos from the Resident Evil podcast team. Here's the bothersome Barracuda. afraid I've got to hand in my anime card, Steve, because I've never seen Attack on Titan. It is certainly your one that you threw on the Discord the other day. Oh, there's another puzzle. Light or blue buttons to activate. Red lamps deactivate. Blue buttons directly below. What? What? I don't think my brain capacity is enough for this puzzle. Light all blue buttons to activate. Red lamps deactivate, blue buttons directly below. Right, okay, so I'm with it. I'm with you now, I'm with you. So I can't do that one first, right. And that's the one I need to do last, okay. Interesting. Got to do that one first, got to do the left hand one first. Right. I've done it wrong again, haven't I? That one. Let's say this is that one first. Why do I keep quitting out? Ah! Middle first, then left. Thank you. Until I've had the new Windows update, because usually I turn them off. It's that one first. Then that one, and that one, and that one. No. That one, that one, no. That one, then that one. No, it's not, you twat. I'm pleased to see you talking amongst yourselves, because we might be here for a while. My brain cannot comprehend these puzzles. Oh, you fucking twat. I knew I'd done that one wrong. It's that one first. It's that one first. That one. That one. That one. No, I've done it wrong again, haven't I? That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Hooray! Sorry, that took longer than expected. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I can't believe we couldn't get that puzzle working. I really will try and get it sorted for the Chris stream. One more box. One more box. Now let's put this to bed. Don't need that anymore. Take. Now let's stock up on grenade shenanigans. It is very annoying you can't combine in the item box menu, which would save a bit of time. But what I'll do is I'll just do this as well. Oh, God. This one's is vicious. I think I've done it actually. Christ, first time. Oh, and it's just more magnum bullets. Final insult. We've talked about this before, haven't we, Mr. Asset? If I play the 3, 4 or 5 remasters, I was thinking of streaming them. I'm still catching up on games I haven't played, so I'm about halfway through 2 Kiwami, and then I've got Judgment to do. So once I've got them out of the way, I may look at streaming some. It's just time. It's the kind of thing I'd like to do this full time, but I forgot the ammo disc. But unfortunately, work does intrude. So dull. The thing is, I've left the ammo disc. Oh, thanks. I've got an item. Yeah, the emulator is a bit... it's a bit all over the place, because sometimes it doesn't have any issue at all, and then you'll get a knife scene like that, which is just weird. The performance just drops. Mr. Gutsy, hello. Where Where is that last? Right, I've got to do this puzzle, but thankfully... Why? Why is it making me do this again? Why does this game hate me? So this this uses the advanced mode background, which has the grid on the floor to help you line up the sort of crates better. Anyone who's played the original will know the angle's slightly off, and it's quite hard to tell at times if you're even in the right place. Sean does what Nintendo don't. Nintendo do everything. Come on, we know this. Genuinely no idea what I'm doing here. Are these boxes in a different place to where they usually are? Hey, she wants to do it. I'd let her. I think she'd be pretty fab. Brie Larson as Samus would be alright. Yeah, don't tell the internet you don't mind Brie Larson. Left myself a big enough gap. I knew I hadn't. No, I have. Good. Good. Sort of did it the roundabout way, but we got there in the end. Just shuffle that up a little bit because I'm not convinced. Oh look, more Magnum ammo. How much Magnum ammo is this game throwing at me? It's a lot of zombies. Oh god, always one. Metroid is my favourite Nintendo franchise, Mr. S. You're not wrong with that opinion. I mean, any day of the any time it's Zelda or Metroid for me. The only thing unfortunate with Metroid is Nintendo's support of it has been totally lackluster. Nearly there, folks. Nearly there. Thank you for sticking around. It's been a bit long-winded at times with a few of the issues we've had, but I do appreciate you sticking around. Kind of. I mean, I like I said in a previous stream, I last played this about. It would be the year it came out, 2006. Slow there. Oh no, it's not going well. Oh my god. Be gone, demons! Alright. I'm actually amazed I didn't take more damage than that. Yeah, very amazed. Oh god. Yeah, I'll do the other bits and then I'll do a save state right here if I'm not dead by the chimeras by then. I can do the rest of the housekeeping. But yeah, that's a shame. That's two things I've got to try and get fixed. I was hammering the mouse all over the screen, but absolutely nothing was behaving there. Such a shame, because we're nearly there. I'd have cracked it in another 10 minutes. Right, so figured it out. It's simply just a case of dragging between the two things. So yeah, I don't know why that was so difficult to fathom. So we'll go. Place 2 wires when all ramps extend until electricity with the power on. Of course, I need the other screen. That was easy enough. What I'll do is I'll leave it in this quirky setup because I'm going to have to do the 2-screen jobby to get the next one on. Hello, Juleve, is that how you pronounce it? Sorry if I've got that wrong. Nice to see you, thank you. I had to abandon the stream a little bit because we couldn't figure out how to get the touchscreen controls working for this puzzle. But now we're here. I'm just going to get it finished, and then I've got it all done, ready to do Chris next time. Are you okay? How are you? I don't get this puzzle really. Did I surprise? Hello! It's only going to be a short little brief one. I've already been streaming for a couple of hours so far, but it didn't go terribly well earlier. Trying to get this puzzle to work, so we finally got there. Hello, Smiley. Nice to see you too. Jill, I've been well, thank you. Voice is a bit gone tonight, and we've had a couple of emulator issues that have spoilt the stream a little bit. I couldn't blow out the candles earlier, and couldn't figure out how to do this one, but mercifully we're up and running again. Except I just don't know how to do this puzzle one bit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing on this one. 8, how do you get 8? I've no idea what I did there, but I'll take it. Right, let's go. You'd be right to. At least things work as intended on there, Smiley. But we are good to go. Let's get some healing, and then it's down to the tyrant. And a really, really, really blonde Wesker. Because I couldn't blow out the candles in the mansion earlier, I have no coal python. Regrettably. But we're nearly there.
Jill! Jill, you're here too.
Yes, you're here too?
Look, I lost my way.
Let's get going. Wesker?
You did a fine job, Barry.
Just as I thought.
I think you should stay away from Barry, Jill. I hear that his wife and 2 daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
You are so cruel.
Well, you don't have to worry about anything, because you'll be free from this world very soon, Jill.
Why do you have to destroy stars?
That's Umbrella's intention. This laboratory has been engaging in dangerous experiments, and recently an accident has occurred. Anyway, this disaster cannot be made public.
That's why having stars nosing about is so inconvenient. So you're a slave of Umbrella now, along with these virus monsters.
I think you misunderstand me, Jill. To me, the monsters you mentioned mean nothing. I'm going to burn all of them together with this entire laboratory. I must complete my mission as ordered by Umbrella. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry!
Barry's such a fool. He'll be under the control of Umbrella forever.
How come both Umbrella and you can intimidate him by taking his family as hostages?
Hello, Mish. Thank you for joining.
Well, I intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used him for my personal purposes, though both you and Barry seem to think I was following orders from Umbrella.
So you're planning something
Barry
else?
will be here in a minute.
If you succeeded in developing the world's most powerful biological weapon, what would you do? What if you were in charge?
You must stop this now.
You're a brave girl. But if I were you, I wouldn't give up such a big discovery. You guys are idiots. No one understands its real value.
So you're going to steal all the research?
Better yet, I'm going to show you the tyrant. Oh!
Pistol whipped.
Barry!
Sorry, Jill.
How is your family?
I was listening to what you and Wesker were talking about. I wish I realized it earlier. I thought it must have something to do with Umbrella, you know.
Hello, Big Dave. Nice to see you. Thank you.
So it's all been masterminded by him.
But it's good that you know that now. Anyway, let's get out of this house first.
Jill,
Yes, what?
Guess
do you
what?
have any idea what Wesker was going to show you at the back of this place?
Well, he was talking about the world's most powerful biological weapon, called Tyrant or something, I think.
Do you think we could see Tyrant now?
Barry, you're so optimistic.
It would look bad for stars if we let such a dangerous creature run loose.
Maybe you're right. Let's go then.
And yes, Smiley, I do agree. The original Wesker voice suits the character very well. You know, acting sort of aside, it's a perfect fit for what you expect the character to be. All you have to do is essentially just wait for Barry when he drops the rope. It's pretty much the only criteria, and I think you've got to make sure you don't do all but one of the variations in the tunnels, and then I think you're good.
Can a creature like this really be the ultimate biological weapon?
Really? Wesker is a crazy man.
Tyrant is not completely developed.
But we can't let it live.
This uses the classic PlayStation background and not the Saturn broken, tubes background. If you like your comparisons, I put up a few Code Veronica X comparisons up on Twitter earlier. If you guys haven't seen.
Damn you!
It can't control what it does.
Is the music never going to get going? How disappointing. A classic collection would be really nice. Yeah, I agree. Especially with they could use the seamless HD project. Yeah, the music never really got going there. That was a bit disappointing.
Barry? Barry? You're alive!
I'm really embarrassed. I was clumsy.
Let's get going.
See, I always thought you had to hit a button there, but I must be thinking remake.
What happened to Wesker?
The triggering system has now been activated. All researchers and guards should take cover.
Wesker must have set it off. There's not much time left for us.
I forgot it gets new music at the end. This is an original piece of music for the DS version. Let's do anything else. Let's go get Chris. Ah, there's always one. Crafty camera angle.
Oh, Jill!
Oh, Chris! So you're okay?
Yeah, you too. What happened to Wesker?
Let's talk about it later. Let's get out of here.
The triggering system has now been activated. All researchers and guards.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Let's go.
I don't need anything else other than healing of sorts. Hello, get your shine box. Thank you for joining. I'd say just use this. Bit that off. Just get that. 3 heals. Hopefully won't need any of them, but let's go.
Hurry!
This is Brad. Run to Contact. If there is anyone alive, contact me now, okay?
I'm not too bad, mate, thank you. My voice is a bit worse for wear tonight, and we had some emulation problems which plagued the stream. We've been going for about 2 hours, but we had to sort of abandon it because we had a touchscreen issue with the puzzle in the, the sort of power rooms, the touchscreen puzzle that they added for this, and we couldn't blow out the candles, which is the path to get the coal python. So I'm gonna have to get that sorted for Chris's stream next time when I do Chris's run through. Well, that been good, thank you. How are you?
Oh no, you must be kidding. After we've come all the way here.
Ladies first. Go first, Jill.
But Chris.
Give me a chance to play nice here.
Okay, I leave it up to you. See you here at the heliport.
Well, once I've got this this done, I'll download both and splice them together and upload it to YouTube so that it'll be in 2 parts. So if you're watching the YouTube version, hello. And thank you very much. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's been a long time. Resident Evil 3 remake broke me when I had that sort of rage quit. I think it was coming really. The era of remakes has not gone down terribly well with me. Dreading Resident Evil 4. Really am. See, it's just such a total waste of potential. Saw people talking yesterday on Twitter saying, there's going to be, probably remakes of 5, and I just think, by the time we've had like Resident Evil 4 remake, 5 remake, I just literally think of all that money, all those years we'll have wasted just playing, games we've already had before. I'd rather have, some inventive spin-offs or a Revelations 3 new Outbreak than see another remake, but I rant about this and you guys don't need to hear it again. Just damage the tire, do that. Okay. It's a really brutal little attack he's got there. Bit ropey there. Brad fly back, exactly. And refuel. some people, I think you can speed up Brad dropping the rocket launcher if you fight the tyrant, but in all honesty, I've never bothered. And this is where, you know, this is where I hilariously get killed just trying to fire it. Oh God, come on. This is what happens when you try and be clever. You're gonna get stun locked now. There we go. I'm really embarrassed. Word of warning if you've not played the DS version before, the FMVs look like this. This is not an emulator problem. The compression is this bad. I can't guarantee you're going to see the actors that play Jill, Barry or Chris in a second. You might see a pixel. Yeah, exactly. When it's on a tiny little, like, you know, 2-inch screen, it's not too bad, but when it's blown up like this, it's 8K, it's 8K exactly. 8-bit maybe. But here you go, they chuck the remake on. The remake credits theme. Or is that Resident Evil 7 credits theme now? I still like the GameCube versions of Remake and Zero. Obviously, the HD remasters are really well put together titles. Zero HD in particular, but there's just something about like how good that game looked on the GameCube and some of the backgrounds. As much as they tried to with the remasters, they haven't quite been able to match them to the original. I've already pointed out, like in Zero, there's static backgrounds, whereas they were like animated in Zero. Remake's the same in places. It did me, yeah. It was a very, very special day playing it on launch in the UK, which is about 4 or 5 months after the rest of the world had already played it. But visually at the time, I'd never seen anything like it. I think for so long, the GameCube remake was the best looking game of all time. Not necessarily technically, but just, you know, the overall presentation of it. Play it on an old CRT monitor, it still looks fantastic. So, should get the closet key for the next run. Master of Knifing is now selectable. Be fun. Barry is now selectable in the multi-card play. Got the special key. The archive. Oh yeah, the archive version. Yeah, it's spot on. And I think the Wii version of the remake has slightly improved delays between camera angles. The GameCube version does have this really annoying slight pause between some of the camera angles, and I think they improved it quite a bit with the Wii version, which makes it of that sort of era, the classic version. Yeah, I would say old George Trevor created the keys. Because he put all the mechanisms and whatnot in place for the most part. So there we go. Finally got it finished. I'll download both these parts, splice them, and then chuck it on YouTube so you can see the whole second part together. Thanks you guys for joining. It's strange to have sort of 20-minute break and then come back. And I've got an entirely different audience to who I had before, and I don't think anybody, pretty much, apart from Big Dave, I think you were here earlier, Mr. Gutsy, you were here earlier, but for the most part, people were new to this sort of little encore moment at the end. So thanks very much for joining. I know it was only a short one for now, but I'll get the microphone blowing thing fixed for the Chris run through, and then we'll do that very, very soon. Thank you very much. Take care. See you very soon, guys, and look after yourselves. Bye bye.